Hi everyone, welcome to Aiyna Beauty. Here's a quick makeup tutorial that I did on Eid morning. First I'm going in with my concealer NW35 in Select Moisture by MAC. Then you can see me applying my color corrector primer highlighter in Peach, again by MAC. I promise it is there, you just can't really see it, it's not showing up very much. Then I'm going in with my damp sponge and just blending that all in. You guys can use a beauty blender, you can use your fingers, you can use a brush, you can use whatever you feel like it. Everything works, you don't really need anything specific. I chose to use a sponge because I didn't want to get my fingers dirty. Next I'm going in with my Studio Sculpt foundation in NC42. I've just done that on the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead and sort of on my cheekbone area. Yes, I know this foundation does look really light for my skin. It is light for my skin, but I've done it so then it can act like a highlighter as well. So I'm just blending that in with my sponge again. Do make sure your sponge is damp or a little bit wet. I'm going in again with a little bit more of the same foundation on my dark circles again, just to cover them up properly. I'm using a brush this time to blend it in. I'm going on my nose as well and on my eyelids. Then I'm going in with my NW35 matte concealer again over the top of the foundation, just to make sure that my dark circles, I know they probably don't show up on camera, but I promise you they are there and they're really horrible, so I really need to cover that up. I know you can see that the colour of my forehead is really different to the colour of the foundation that I've put on, but I'm evening it out now with my NW43 Studio Sculpt foundation in MAC, which is a darker colour. I put that around my face, sort of on my chin area, under my cheekbones, on my forehead, and I'm using my foundation brush to blend that in all over. I'm blending that in with my sponge as well, blending it in with the lighter colour foundation just to make my face look proper and not grey. So I'm blending that in all over, and now my face looks a little bit more like human. Next I'm just applying it on the sides of my nose just to make sort of like a natural contour look. I've taken a small fluffy brush here and applying translucent powder on my eye area, on the highlighted area parts. Then I'm taking a bigger fluffier brush and I'm applying my MAC loose powder in the shade medium. I'm putting that all over my face in the areas where I put foundation, just setting that. It makes my face a little bit more matte and a little bit more silky as well. Next I'm going to go in with my 120 palette in a gold eyeshadow using a flat brush, not quite sure of the number of the brush. I'm putting that on my inner corner of my eyelids. Then I'm going in with a bronzy sort of shimmery eyeshadow and putting that on the top of my eyelids, sort of middle-ish eyelids, and I'm blending that in with the gold. Then I'm taking a fluffier brush, an Estee Lauder brush. Again, I don't know the number of the brush, I'm really sorry. I'm using some black mineral pigments on the corner of my eye, sort of creating like a cat's eyes, smoky eye effect on each of the outer sides of my eyelids. I'm using the fluffy brush to blend it out to the top of my eyebrows, not completely up to my brow bone, but a little bit higher. I'm smoking that out and blending it out into the crease of my eyelids. I don't actually want it to be so harsh or dramatic, so just blending that out nicely and smoking it out so it looks quite soft. Then I'm going to go in with the same brush again. I'm going to use an Ivory shimmery colour to just place onto my brow bones just to highlight the brow bone area. Next I'm going to go in with my Maybelline gel eyeliner, and I'm going to line the bottom of my eyes, my bottom waterline, and the top, sort of on the inside lashes, up the top, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just doing that. Then I'm going to use the same brush, the eyeliner, and I'm drawing a line from the bottom lash line all the way to the top, sort of in parallel with the black eyeshadow that I did, sort of making a line where we're going to start applying our wing liner. So apply the eyeliner quite thinly to close to the top lash line. I'm really sorry that it's blurry, guys. I didn't realise that my camera was out of focus at this point. So you want to do that on both your top eyelids. I always start my winged liner from the outer side. I know a lot of people start from the middle. I like to start it from the end where it's thick and then pull it to the inner corner where it gets thinner. When you get to the inner corner, you want to make sort of a point or a small little wing on the inner corner just to create that cat's eye effect. And you want to pull it down a little bit onto the bottom lash line. Not too much though, not too thick, because we don't want it to look too bold. Here I'm just cleaning it up again with my foundation brush with a little bit of concealer. I'm just cleaning out the eyeshadow fallout that I had on my face and just sharpening up that winged liner as well on either side. You guys can skip this step if you don't want it to look so bold or so sharp. Next I'm going to go in with an angled brush and just fill in my eyebrows. My eyebrows are pretty thick anyway and they're quite defined, so I just put a little bit of black eyeshadow. Using the same black eyeshadow, I'm just putting it on the bottom lash line a little bit. Then I'm smoking that out with a fluffy pencil brush. This one's the brush by Estee Lauder. Just smoking that out so it gives a soft liner look. Then I'm going to go in with my sleek contour palette. I'm just going to draw in with a smaller brush with the darkest of the contour colours. I'm going to go in and draw my cheekbones on either side of the bridge of my nose, on my jawline. I'm going to go in a little bit on either side of my face, on my temples and on my forehead, because my forehead is huge, so that's why I'm just put a little bit on my forehead. Then I'm going to use a soft blusher brush with a little bit of bronzer on the end of it, and I'm just going to blend out all of those harsh lines because I don't like it to look harsh at all, so I'm just blending it all out. Next I'm going to go in, I'm really sorry guys, but my camera stopped recording, so I'm going to go in and do my highlights. My cheekbones are pretty small anyway, so I'm just using a small brush to do my highlights on the top, just like that, on the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, my cupid's bow, and then I'm going to go in and apply some mascara, starting with the mascara by Estee Lauder. I'm actually not sure of the name of this mascara. I think it's Sumptuous, something like that. Then I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Sensational lashes on the bottom lash line. Then I'm going to go in with Maybelline again, the False lashes mascara for the top lashes. Then again with my soft blusher brush, I'm just going in with a bronzer by Fashion Fair called Pearly Paprika. This is an amazing bronzer. A little bit goes a long way for this bronzer. It's one of my favorites. I'm just putting that on all the contoured areas and fixing my hair. Then I'm going to, I've already got lipstick on, by Estee Lauder. I'm actually not sure of the shade, but everything that I use is going to be in the description below, so you guys can check that. I'm just using a clear gloss on the top just to sort of give it a little shine, fixing my hair up a little bit, and that's it guys. That's the finished look. I hope you guys liked it. We have a before and after shot, and I hope you comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.